guys, welcome to training session 2. Let's get started. Okay, so the first thing we're going to be working on is our dribbling. For this, you're going to be needing 6 cones or objects, as you can see here. I only found 3 cones, but there's also 3 other objects. Anything works as long as you can dribble around it. Okay, let's go. For the first progression, we are going to be using our right foot, specifically the inside and the outside of our foot. If you don't get the progression the first time you watch it, pause the video, go back and rewatch it. Now we're actually going to perform the progression. In this video, I go around the cones 3 times. However, I want you guys going around the cones at least 6 times. You can go around more times if you want. It's only going to make you a better soccer player. A tip for me, make sure when setting up the cones that you set them close enough that is challenging for you. If you're knocking down all the cones when going around, maybe go slower or put the cones farther apart. As you go around the cones, you'll just get faster and faster, so don't worry about speed in the beginning. You'll get better as you go, I promise. The second progression is the same thing, but with your left foot inside and outside of your foot. A tip for me is to stay on the balls of your feet or your toes to make things easier. Like in the first progression, I'm going to be going around the cones 3 times, but I want you guys to be going around it at least 6 times. Left foot does tend to be more challenging for soccer players, so it is totally alright if you need to go slower on this one or if you're knocking down over cones. Once again, if you're knocking down every single cone though, maybe slow down a bit or spread the cones farther out. I promise you guys that working with your left foot now is really going to help you in the long run as a soccer player. The third and the final progression is combining the first 2, your left foot and your right foot. This might be a little bit more difficult, so make sure to pause the video and go back to rewatch it until you have it down. What you're going to do is you're going to use the right side of your foot with a tap of the outside followed by a tap of the inside, and then you're going to use your left foot with the tap of the outside and then a tap of the inside, and keep going, repeating this process as you go around the cones. Once again, please go around the cones at least 6 times. This is really going to help you guys improve on your dribbling control as a soccer player. Also, please remember to go as fast as you can while still maintaining control of the soccer ball. You're not going to improve as a soccer player unless you challenge yourself. Sorry, one more progression, but what you're going to do is you're going to tap the ball with your right foot, then using the top of your foot, you're going to roll the ball over with the same foot, then tap the ball with the left foot and use the top of your left foot to roll the ball over, and repeat. This one is a bit more difficult, so make sure to go slowly at first and maybe even spread the cones farther apart. As you can tell, I'm not perfect and I even mess up at this drill, but as you keep doing it over and over again, you will get the rhythm down. Also, make sure to do this 6 times as well. Good job dribbling, everyone. Now we're going to work on some passing fundamentals. Before starting, please ask a parent if you can kick a ball against a wall. If yes, great. If not, ask a family member if they can pass with you. So the first progression we're going to be doing is the right inside of our foot 2 touches. So pass the ball to the wall or to your family member, and as it comes back, tap it once with your right foot and then pass it again with the inside of your right foot. When doing this, it's really important to stay on the balls of your feet or your toes so you're ready to receive the ball and to kick it back. Don't worry, it's totally okay to mess up, and I'll show you why.
Ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
Now after doing the 25 touches with your right foot, switch over and do 25 touches with your left foot. It's totally okay if you have to use your right foot a little bit in this just to set you up better with your left foot. As you can tell, I did this a couple of times in the video. It's totally okay. In the third progression, we are going to be using our left and our right foot 2 touches. I want you to be doing this 25 times as well. So when you kick the ball to the wall or to your family member, use your right foot, then tap it with either your left or your right foot to get control of the ball, and then kick it again with your left foot, and just repeat this over and over again. Just a tip to become better at passing is to make sure you are passing a firm pass and it's just not slow roll. The fourth progression is 1 touch with your right foot, so go closer to the wall or to your partner. When kicking the ball to the wall, don't worry if you mess up. 1 touch is a little bit harder, so it's okay if you're struggling in the beginning. You'll keep getting better as you do it. I want you to do 25 touches of these as well. After 25 touches with your right foot, now switch over to your left foot to do 1 touches against the wall. This one is going to be a little bit more tricky than the right foot, but that's natural, so keep working at it. Do 25 touches of these as well. You'll keep getting better as you do it. The final progression uses both your right and your left foot in a passing. So start off by using your right foot to kick the ball to your wall or to your partner as it comes back, then use your left foot. Repeat this again and again 25 times, and remember that it's going to be easier if you stay on the balls of your feet or your toes to better be able to receive the ball and to pass it. Sorry, the last progression is a bit more difficult, more advanced for you older kids. What you're going to do is you're going to touch the ball to control it, tap it behind your leg, and pass it again with the opposite foot. And just repeat this 25 times. If you aren't getting it down, pause the video, rewatch it, and then keep practicing at it. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. A little tip: the best athletes aren't the ones with the most talent, it's the ones that put in the most effort and time and work. So make sure to tune in next week.